Hi Leo, and welcome to your second reading. Now, depending on how late it gets, I may upload this tomorrow. That being said, let's see what we have for you. What does Leo need to be aware of? What does Leo need to be aware of? What does Leo need to be aware of? Leo, are you in denial too about what's going on in your situation? Come on. What does Leo need to be aware of? It took how long to skip 3 cards? I don't know, Leo, you might be in denial about what it is you're facing. Spirit, what does Leo need to be aware of? Just like that. What, challenge accepted? Okay. Let's see what we got here, Leo, because I don't pick the cards. And the spirit guides my hands, so whatever is meant to come out will be played. Can't have it right. Alright, Leo, let's see what we have for you. We have Black Flower Fragrance, Naked Before the Stars, I Won't Cry for You, okay. Peaceful Among Thorns, Parasite, and Blinded to Pain. Okay, Leo, let's see what's going on with you. The first one you have this black. The moment I picked up this card, I heard it clearly. Someone's shit don't stink. This is a card where the lady is holding black flowers. They are literally dead. They probably smell rotten. But the first thing I hear is someone's shit don't stink. Leo, are you okay? Are we being honest about how we feel and what's currently going on around? Cause I'm hearing the shit don't stink. I'm good. I'm fine. It ain't that bad. But apparently Spirit's saying, yes, the fuck it is. The energy you try and embody is that you're okay in the situation you find yourself with. And like you, if you manifested this shit, you trying to manifest something different. You trying to bring about a change. You trying to be anywhere but the position you currently find yourself in, and yet somehow you're okay. Alright, Leo. I'll let you rock with that one. So much shit don't stink, even though it clearly does. As for your conscious thoughts and actions, you have naked before the stars and I won't cry for you. With naked before the stars, it's like you're standing in the spotlight without standing in the spotlight. It's your own personal spotlight. You're not putting on a front, but you're embodying the energy of I'm okay, I'm alright. You know how when celebrities are out in the spotlight, probably walking down the red carpet, going to a gala, it's like nothing is wrong. Their picture perfect, their photo ready, every hair in place. Their makeup is beautiful. Their suit is clean and pressed. If they're wearing a suit, they look spectacular. They look amazing. That's kind of like the energy you're trying to embody, but for yourself. That you're okay. You're fine. You're not facing daily struggles. As long as you move in this energy, you'll be okay. Even though you feel like you're struggling, you're not gonna let that show. I'm hearing it's nobody's business. As far as your next card, you have I won't cry for you. I also find it funny you have the first quarter moon. Yeah, the first quarter moon here and the third quarter moon here. With the first quarter moon, usually that does speak to a time of conflict, but to push through. Because there are sometimes challenges that can present with the first quarter moon as you work towards what it is you want, like as you work towards a manifestation. Whereas the third quarter moon, this is where it goes into the waning period, a time of more of a time of rest. I'm hearing also releasing, even though that's usually more so with the full moon. I'm hearing it for this card as well. I'm hearing I'm crying for myself, but I refuse to let it show. This is not my tears, the one that belongs to you. In a sense, you may be telling yourself that you're at peace with the situation you find yourself in. And that's not really you that's upset, but the next person. So possibly you may have somebody around you that's in a similar situation. I'm hearing you're crying tears, but you're not upset. Like how someone's saying that if you're not crying because they're upset, it's because something flew in their eye, or it's just a little bit windy. Oh, it's because I was over chopping onions a few minutes ago. It's like you're in denial and acceptance at the same time, where you're accepting it is what it is, where the place you find yourself in is okay for right now, but at the same time you're in denial about how it truly makes you feel. But again, as long as you don't show it, you'll be fine. As far as your subconscious thoughts and actions, you have peaceful among thorns. even subconsciously you're aware that you're not happy, but I don't want to say pretending because that's the wrong word. It's more of you're embracing. You're aware the situation is going to be, again, the first quarter moon, a time of conflict or struggle, maybe resistance as you move towards the manifestation that you desire. You're aware that you're uncomfortable. You're aware that you're not at rest. You're aware that you're not at peace. You may even be having trouble sleeping, but you're not going to let it bother you. So even on the subconscious level, you're not letting your current circumstances get the best of you. You're making the most out of a bad situation. Next you have parasite. I'm hearing symbiotic relationship. So and parasite and symbio is different. A parasite is something that feeds off of you. Whereas symbiotic relationship is somewhat different. Where something is feeding off of you, yes, but you're getting something from it in return. Either you are feeding off each other, or you're feeling enhanced while the other one, or you're feeling enhanced from whatever is feeding off you. What comes to mind is the image of Peter Parker in one of the very first Spider-Man movies, where the alien species infected him, and he had a black suit for some time. Basically, the thing that was attached to him, it was changing his person. It was symbiotic in nature. It was feeding off of him, at the same time enhancing his negative traits. He was acting differently, talking differently, and in a sense, he kind of being, for lack of better words, an asshole to Mary Jane. Well, in my opinion, he would be a fucking asshole to Mary Jane. But that's like one of the very first Spider-Man movies. And this card, in a sense, relate to that. So there may definitely be somebody around you. They're not necessarily feeding off of you, but it's like they're draining your life away. They're draining your energy. They're sapping your strength from you. And with this, it's not that you're saying you're fine. You're subconsciously aware that you're tired, you're being drained. But in a sense, whoever this is or whatever this is that's draining you, you're also getting something in return. However, it's not to the same degree. Saying this, they're taking more than they're giving. And you do notice that. And you're telling yourself that you're okay with it. So this person could possibly be someone important to you, friendship wise, and be a relationship. And I'm hearing that you're the one keeping you alive. You're the one keeping you both alive. So yeah, you're aware that you're the one sustaining both of you, yourself and this other person, this other thing that's draining you, and feeding off you and wearing you down. And it's funny because even though I'm saying it's wearing you down, you don't see it that way. It's more of it is what it is. For some of you, I'm picking up that this is what you signed up for. Anyway, the last card you have for your subconscious thoughts and actions, you have blinded to pain. So yeah, even in your subconscious, and apparently this is the first time that I'm seeing this, where your subconscious is actually in alignment with your conscious mind. Blinded to pain, like whatever pain the situation is bringing you that you currently find yourself in, that you want no parts and you don't want to be in. I'm hearing you're turning a blind eye to the pain it causes you. That's not to say that you're not aware of it on a subconscious level, and apparently sometimes even on a conscious level, because with the card is coming out, I won't cry for you. You're aware that you're not happy. You're aware the situation is causing you pain, whether it be mental or emotional. You're aware that this situation is no good for you, but you'd rather not focus on that because it's not the energy that you want to live in. So yeah, I gotta say, you may be someone who is spiritual or have an enhanced way of thinking, because your subconscious mind is actually in alignment with your conscious mind, and that does not always happen, because what someone is consciously aware of does not always reflect in their subconscious thoughts. There's always some sort of mismatch. Where consciously you think or believe one thing, but subconsciously you think something different, which is also in part affecting your conscious mind. But subconsciously and consciously, you're on the same page. You're in a shit situation. You know you're in a shit situation. It is what it is. You're not going to pay that much attention to it. You're not going to let it get to you. Instead, you'd rather live in this energy where I'm okay. This won't last forever. Over here telling yourself that you still the shit. And I'm going to be honest. You probably are. With the energy you're choosing to move in, I'd say you are. Now let's see, Leo. What does Spirit have to say for the overlaying message? What does Spirit have to say? Oh crap, I'm shuffling the deck upside down again. What does Spirit have to say? To come out, it'll be placed. I don't pick and choose the cards or look at them beforehand. I let Spirit guide. Really? Wait, is this main or side message? One moment. Is this main or side message? Is this one main? Is this main or a side message? And this one? Spirit, I'm not doing side messages. I'll do it at the beginning of next month, after I find my rhythm with actually reading on YouTube. Spirit got jokes. I'm over here and the sun will come out tomorrow. Spirit got jokes. Okay. Okay, you have the Three of Fire overlying black flower fragrance. Naked Before the Stars. And I Won't Cry for You. I'm hearing it's time to set sail and move to a better place. Trust your intuition, you'll know when the time is right. Right now, your presence is needed somewhere else. Not where you want to be, but where you should be. So there may be a reason for why it is you're currently in the position you find yourself in, even though it's not a place you want to be in. There's a reason for it. You know how we say that nothing's by chance, everything is connected. Or how every person you meet can be a teacher and you're the student. Either there's something that you need to learn from whoever is around you, or there's something that someone needs to learn from you. Huh. Alright, so a vast majority of you, then yeah, it could be that there's someone around you that's supposed to be learning from you. Because I heard they're not quite there yet, but they're on their way. Some of you, after hearing this, you maybe wish they would hurry the fuck up and do what they gotta do. Either do what they gotta do or learn what they gotta learn so you can be on your merry way. You also have the 5 Earth overlaying Naked Before the Stars, Peaceful Among Thorns, and Parasite. I'm hearing don't make ants out of a molehill. There's much to gain and not enough to lose. You're focusing on what life has to offer and not what has wilted and died. See, with typical tarot deck, that's sorry about that. What I was saying is that you know how the classic tarot deck that's based off of the Rider-Waite Tarot, how the 5 Earth and those decks based off the Rider-Waite Tarot, where the 5 Pentacles, someone who feels like they're left out in the cold, abandoned. Whereas in this deck, you're not. The 5 of Earth is more so of focusing on what you've gained and understanding its worth instead of paying attention to what you have to lose or what you have already lost. Appreciating what you currently still have, because at least appreciate what you currently still have, because there's something left to lose if you don't show gratitude for what it is you do have. So in a sense, and that does also make sense for both your conscious and subconscious mind, you're moving the energy of you're okay and peaceful among the thorns, where you're accepting of the current situation, because you may, if you aren't already, you may soon be moving in this energy and following behind experience, the sense of, although it's not ideal, you may not have what you want, but you do have what you need. You're focusing on what you have left to lose and having gratitude for what you still have. Even though it may not all be what you want, it is what you need. As a Leo, you may be okay with that for now. And lastly, you have Sun overlaying I Won't Cry For You, Parasite, and Blinded to Pain. Yeah, you're focused on the joy, the light at the end of the tunnel. And Spirit is saying, as you should, as you should. Nothing bad lasts forever, and even the word bad is only in the mind of the perceiver. If you view a situation as bad and negative, that's all you'll see. But if you find joy, find lemons and make lemonade, I'm hearing you'll know the bittersweet taste of success. You'll find the seeds, plant your own garden, and create your own success. So overall, Spirit may also be saying that even in this situation, there's still an opportunity for you to be successful. Like, there's still an opportunity for you to find love, find happiness, find some semblance of joy to brighten up your day. Even if you're surrounded by what you perceive as bad, doesn't mean you can't find your own happiness. Okay. So what advice then do you have for Leo? You didn't have to do all that. What's the advice for Leo? From the look for you may not need advice, so what's the advice for Leo? See, I would pick up the card and shuffle it back in and say if it comes out again, it comes out again. Spirit saying don't you dare touch it. Left hand, okay. This one? Don't really need it, okay. Spirit being adamant. Now, I do have a difficult time saying the names of some of the goddesses in the, most of the goddesses in this deck. But if I remember correctly, I believe this is in Ghana. And we also have Oya. Okay. So for your advice, Leo, I'm hearing health is wealth. Focus on your health. Whether that be physical, mental, emotional, or all of the above. What your well-being is what matters most in this difficult time. I'm hearing you're already taking a good job taking care of yourself. But some of you may be letting your health slip through the cracks in favor of other obligations. Keep in mind, at the end of the day, you're the one that matters. Take care of you because nobody else will. And we also have Oya for deliverance. Here, embrace yourself for change. What seems like chaos and a rough time is just a storm swirling around you, revitalizing the land to give birth to something new, something healthier, something stronger that'll keep you sustained. I'm hearing you will be delivered to a new place, one of your own making, where you are happy and free of all that you do not desire. But first you must pass this test. Before Spirit will pave the way. Before Spirit will pave the way to the road ahead. So yeah, even though you may not like your current situation, your current circumstances, there is something that you are meant to do here. Something you may be meant to say. Before you're able to take the next step ahead. I'm also hearing, so if you're spiritual, you may be undergoing a challenge or a test to see if you're ready for the next phase that you've been asking for. But anyway, Leo, that is what I have for you. I do hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you have, please do hit the like and subscribe button, as there will be more videos to come. That being said, I will see you in the next one. Bye, Leo.